Good family. So they released the initial results about what time is it? About an hour ago, a little over an hour ago, and
9:53.
9:23
right now.
So yeah, a little over an hour ago, they came out with the initial results, and they had us in last place with 1%. Don't believe that bullshit. We saw over the past 6 months, all around this district, you know, we have support. We have people who don't just support us, but they support that it's time for a change. If you notice throughout this whole campaign season, they have pretty much told you who the front runners are. I think last November, so I was asking folks, have you ever been polled? They constantly telling us what the polls say. When's the last time you were polled? You know, so again, they pretty much have been telling us who they're choosing. And what us campaigning did do, it allowed, one, the issues going on with us to come to the forefront where nobody else talking about it. None of the candidates we're running against, none of the candidates in none of these other races, governor, mayor, none of them were talking about black people out here dying on the sidewalks. We did force more conversation about reparations, you know, from the governor, none of the mayors. Well, a few people tried to get the mayoral candidates to talk about it, none of them did. But, you know, we forced these issues to the forefront. And now that they basically said, you know, they're going to do everything in their power to keep us from working within the system, means we got to destroy this shit. We got to continue doing what we've been doing on the ground level with the streets and just completely destroy this shit. Like I've been saying, it's not about Isaac. Isaac is just a pawn in what is happening. It's the money behind Isaac. It's the money behind all this shit. On our KJLH ad, we called out Zionism because, as we all know right now, that's what's controlling all of this shit, from politics to media to military. So that is the root of what's driving the evil here. At the end of the day, they pay the motherfuckers who count the ballots. They pay the different platforms that are reporting the so-called numbers. So we don't agree with none of it, but what we do agree with is the many people we met out here over the past several months who show support, again, for us, Africatown Coalition, but also that this shit needs to change. So most definitely want to thank everybody that played any role in this, from our immediate coalition, all of our core members, to our extended members, to our whole Africatown community. Like I said, folks were getting registered to vote for the first time. Folks who had stopped voting went out and voted. And again, all day, actually the past few days, people have been sending me the screenshots of their ballots, pictures of their ballots. So we know way more than these bullshit ass numbers they are reporting or supporting. But again, they control all of that shit. So this just confirms with us, our real power is out here with the people. And now that we've seen a growth in our immediate support, is just figuring out what we're going to collectively do. Also, I do want to announce, in addition to the news that came out here locally, we got word that Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. Was arrested today. He did put out a video a few days ago saying he had to go to court today. He didn't exactly say what it was he would be dealing with in court, but we did get word that he was locked up. So we are still trying to find out more about that. So all who are following Chairman Fred on his social media, you know, people connected with him, please check in with that. Right now they're asking everyone to call the police station to check in on him. But you know, any of our folks out there in Chicago that have word on what's happening, tap in with us. We've been out here tonight. We had a nice little turnout for our watch party, so I haven't really been able to follow up with what's happening with Chairman Fred. But yeah, we are going to monitor that. We also know a lot of people are paying attention to, what was that, where the Asian man got away with killing?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
So we are paying attention to that situation. Some folks want to.
I did call Cook County for chairman though.
Some folks want to come out and better speak on that tomorrow, but also we know the situation right here in Hollywood where the brother was killed over a dog or something that started with a dog. I saw that there was another brother involved in killing him and others, so we will also be tapping into that. But, now we back to doing what we've been doing. Well, the numbers aren't finished yet. We got now till Friday, they said, to get a real picture, and we know what's being reported right now are primarily the mail-in ballots, and a lot of our work was concentrated out here in the streets. So over the next few days, if they're reporting right, we'll see a rise in those numbers from the streets. Any numbers through social media, because we most definitely had the most momentum there. But again, just thanking everybody, from those who came out and knocked on doors with us, those who helped us collect signatures, all of you who donated, all of you who on social media, sharing the post, and just whatever it was you did. Like I said, the past few days I've been getting calls from all different types of folks, letting me know they voted, got family and friends to vote. So just be on the lookout. Depending on what the outcome is Friday, we'll figure out which way we're going to go from this. But it don't stop what we've been doing. We've seen a growth in our support over the past several months. So anybody else, any words before we hop off?
Yeah, let me.
What's up, y'all? What's up, there, Black family? I just want to say, what I'm saying, we definitely fought a fantastic fight. We learned a lot during this battle. And, we developed and we identified more of our constituency, because, more people than we even thought were aware of our work. And now there's even more people that's aware of our work. So I just want to say that, Africatown showed up, and it's not over yet. Those numbers are definitely going to go up. And so I just look forward to waking up in the morning and boom, seeing it just a little bit more fluffy, But all said and done, I'm proud to have represented the Black family. And I'm sure everybody else is proud to have represented the Black family. And, can't stop, won't stop. Black power. And we are 55.
And I want to add this. Isaac, I caught a little bit of his interview on the radio the other day, and he was making this prediction, so again letting us know it's some controlled shit, but you could tell he was nervous in that interview, and he didn't even do a full interview. So here's what I say, Isaac, since you're talking about the community came out, District 55, bring your ass out here to Juneteenth. I want any and all of you to come out here to Juneteenth and let's talk to the people together. Let's get on stage together and talk to the people, since you're saying, the community voted you back in, which we know that's not the case. Karen Bass right now, we see she's in a tight race to maintain her seat. And the past several days, I saw several videos where Black people were talking about they voted or were voting for Spencer Pratt. So again, beyond the bullshit they're trying to say with these numbers, we know for a fact people throughout this city is done with this misleadership. So they can lie because they control the outlets that report the numbers. They, again, pay the motherfuckers that they're saying counting the numbers. So they can report whatever numbers they want, but we saw and heard for ourselves where the people are at, and people ain't with the bullshit. So again, we appreciate everybody that supported, and we're going to keep on fighting one way or another. So we need more of y'all to come out here and get involved with us. Black power.
Black power.
Reparations
55, y'all. 55.
Yes,
Reparations.
Yes,
All right.